we'll kind of jam, have like kind of blue sky ideas, just like, hey, what about this, and we'll kind of get some ideas out there.
We talk to Sammy about stuff if we have ideas. He kind of reins us in and makes sure that like this doesn't look Terran or this Zerg stuff should be more, X, Y, and Z.
With everything we make, we're trying to make sure it like really fits into that universe. And like for instance, I made a wooden podium. It was like a tiny little project, 2 hours, and I tried to squeeze it in. And then I got feedback from a couple different artists saying like, there isn't any wood anywhere in the game. You gotta shift it over to metal. And then after I do that, it's like, well, they wouldn't use like paper on the podium. They do like a little TV screen, or I'm like, they're really into the universe and what they would use. So
yeah, I think we've been really lucky where we've had enough time to make everything up to a standard of quality where we're like, okay, that's good enough. If I never get to touch this again, I think I'll be happy with how that drone looks. So. But I mean, everything, even like the larva, we're like, let's make the perfect larva. And it's like a dumb 3-segmented worm, but it's the best 3-segmented dumb worm we've ever built. We've even done it where we make the model and then we do a concept afterwards.
Shh, you can't wear secret.
Sorry.
Somebody like Sammy will just redraw it from like the model and like, hey, perfect, awesome, just how we intended.
For most of us, it's being a jack of all trades, being able to take stuff from nothing all the way to a final textured model, lit, ready to go in game. And then I give all my stuff to Jay, who makes it look cool.
We're right across from each other. He's like, hey, if I model it this way, do you think we can get this thing to work like And it's just like, yeah, how about we do this, And then I can figure out a way, because I do a lot of the rigging and stuff like that, and he comes up with really cool models, and so I'm always looking at him like, how can I make this really interesting,
Gross.
Yeah, really gross. Tentacles and sphincters and things.
Sometimes, like, when we get the models, if they're revisions, what sometimes happens when we revise stuff is we'll tweak proportions, like, we need bigger shoulder pads on this guy, he needs to be taller, and the model we had will get really distorted, but it'll be what we want. And we'll say, okay, from here, let's make a, nice final version with all those changes in mind.
So what's really funny about StarCraft I was done in 3D first and then rendered to individual images, touched up in a 2D software package and made as sprites. So it's a 2D game. What's funny about it is our Marine now is 3D. It's made up of vertices and polygons the same way as the original StarCraft one was. But the original StarCraft one was the cinematic model. It was actually a 1,000,000 polygon Marine. We cannot even get close to what exactly that was. But what's really funny is the 1,000,000 polygon Marine, only 8 pixels tall, is pretty ugly.